We are One Direction. Our project is called Alt Energy, the Power of One. What is the current story? The current story is that we are using a great deal amount of non-renewable energy. We are using oil, coal, and natural gas. But currently, we are exhausting our renewable resources. This graph shows that only 7% of our energy consumption is renewable resources. And this graph shows that nearly 50% comes from transportation and industrial.
So what's the other story? What else can we do? We can look at renewable energy. The likes of wind farms, geothermal, solar energy and the like can be a benefit. This graph shows that 10% of energy consumption is renewable in the US at the moment. Surely we can do better. So what can you do? The power of one can make a difference. Can you make that difference? So Alt Energy, what is the power of one? So we talk about alternatives. There's alternative lives, alternative foods, and maybe this guy's a bit alternative. So what about energy sources? What can we do in an alternative fashion there?
One of the UN Millennium Goals, it's actually goal number 7, is to ensure environmental sustainability. The UN established these goals to reach by the year 2015. And of course, we're not at that point yet, but we need to be headed toward ensuring environmental sustainability in the future. Now, we are a part of one world, and we do have one chance and one future together. However, one person can make a difference. If you remember the quote, by yourself you can make a mark, but together we can make an impact. And that's what we need to do together to help the future of our one world.
So we want students and communities around the globe to measure local data and measure their carbon footprint, to analyse and share that and compare where they live geographically, climate and the like. They can research alternative energies and then develop a project to implement in the local area. They can affect change and make a difference by working with their communities. We'd look to do that through a number of tools. We could use a Ning or a Weebly. We'd engage via social media such as Twitter. And we'd want Google Docs happening so that students can share and collaborate. There'd be some virtual hangouts so that people know each other on a face-to-face basis and make a real connection, as it's about global learning and global environmentalism. An example of one of the tools we'd use would be the Zero Footprint Youth Calculator. This will hook the students and engage them to get in and measure what happens in their town, in their house. Thank you very much from Arin, Michelle and Neil, One Direction.